here's my unpopular opinion of the day. I think Formula One should return to Fuji Speedway. People of the world, friends and relatives, guess who has a new microphone? If you guessed Oscar Piastri, you'd be wrong. Anyway, for those who don't know, Fuji International Speedway is one of two FIA Grade 1 circuits in Japan. The other, of course, being Suzuka, which Formula 1 also races at. Fuji is also the track that Toyota Gazoo Racing calls home. The track isn't used as much for anything major nowadays, with it only hosting races in three notable series, being Super GT and Super Formula. And of course, the upcoming 6 hours of Fuji in the World Endurance Championship, which I hope Toyota wins the hypercar class in that, by the way. It has, however, hosted four Formula One Grand Prix in 1976 and 1977, and then 2007, 2008. On the surface, and looking at it from like a track map or something, the track seems somewhat boring, but then once you get to drive the track, it's actually really fun. It's just with its elevation changes and the way the corners flow, it's a really fun track, and I mean it's one of my favorite racetracks ever. Probably actually my just straight up favorite. I'm definitely not gonna make some full like in-depth track analysis or anything, but um, but I will say that like again, just its elevation changes with the way the corners flow, and especially the final sector too. Just the way the corners go in the final sector as well, just make the track really fun. But there is a big problem. Is Formula One will most likely never make a return to Fuji unless a rumor becomes true. I haven't done too much research into it, but back during the British Grand Prix weekend in July, rumors started to spark about Toyota return to F1 with some sort of engine partnership with Haas because someone I'm pretty sure someone fairly high up with Toyota Gazoo Racing was seen around the Haas garage during the weekend. Anyway, but and of course, as Toyota calls Fuji home, they would they would possibly fight for a spot on the calendar for Fuji. However, that's of course only the really that's unfortunately only the real way that Fuji could come back to Formula One. But in short, I just really love Fuji Speedway, and I wish it would come back to Formula One. So that's all. See you guys.